When did you decide to stop being the bigger person? When my neighbor stole my dog's ashes and claimed they were hers, I realized I was done swallowing my pride. I live in a duplex, 2 houses stuck together like a bad marriage. I moved in 4 years ago. She was already there. Mid-50s, fake nice, one of those people who smile while insulting you. Always had comments about my lawn, my trash cans, how many packages I get, whatever. I let it go. I have a job, a life. I didn't have time for passive-aggressive lawn wars. But then she got weird about Sadie. Sadie was my dog, golden retriever, the gentlest soul. I adopted her right after my divorce. She was my shadow, my routine, my reason to get up some mornings. That dog held me together. She passed last fall. Cancer. It was fast and awful. I cremated her, kept her ashes in a carved wooden box on the shelf near my front window. A week later, I came home from work, and the box was gone. Not knocked over. Gone. At first, I thought maybe I moved it. I turned the house upside down. Nothing. I felt sick. Who the hell steals ashes? Then 2 days later, she's on her porch, talking loud on the phone like she always does. I hear her say, I just didn't want to leave her at that shelter. Poor thing. I had her cremated and everything, and I just froze. I walked outside. She looked up, smiled, like we were friends. Everything okay? She said. Did you take something from my house? I asked. She blinked. Excuse me? My dog's ashes. You were in my house, weren't you? Her smile vanished like I'd flipped a switch. I don't know what you're talking about. I knew she had a spare key from the previous owner. I'd never changed the locks. My stomach dropped. I was shaking. I walked away before I did something I'd regret. That night, I stewed. I didn't sleep. I pictured her opening the box, lying to whoever she was on the phone with, making my grief about her. The next morning, I made a copy of her key. Don't ask me how. I just did. I waited until she left for work. Same time every day. 7:40 sharp. Drives a little blue Subaru like she's running from a crime scene. I waited 5 minutes. Then I went in. I knew exactly where to look. She's obsessive. Everything's neat, labeled, color-coded. I found the box on her fireplace mantle. Same box. Same little brass nameplate that said Sadie. She hadn't even bothered to change it. I took it, but I didn't leave quiet. I took every single bag of flour, sugar, rice, dumped them in the bathtub, poured maple syrup on her bath towels, took a Sharpie and wrote thief on her fridge in big block letters, put her cat's litter box on her pillow. I wasn't trying to hide it. I wanted her to know. I wanted her to feel it. I walked out with Sadie, locked the door behind me, changed my locks that afternoon. That night she pounded on my door. I didn't answer. She screamed through the wood, called me crazy, said she was calling the police. I sat on the couch, held the box in my lap, and said nothing. She never did call.